Et salut tout le monde, c'est Drakaïne. On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour une nouvelle session de notre aventure sur Final Fantasy XVI. Et on se retrouve bien évidemment au cœur du camp afin de récupérer toutes les petites quêtes annexes avant de reprendre la suite de l'aventure, étant donné que nous venons, la dernière fois, de détruire le deuxième cristal, celui de Souffle Drac. Et il serait peut-être temps de choisir une nouvelle cible pour la prochaine fois. Mais avant ça, le chef du potager. Let's go.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Ouais, t'attaquer du monstre pour aller cueillir des fleurs, c'est la fête. Ah oui, petite chose que j'ai oublié aussi dans le résumé de dire, tout simplement, eh ben notre mère est une grosse salope. Bon, on va pas le faire que sur le ton de l'humour. En effet, maintenant elle a l'air de savoir qu'on est toujours en vie, que c'est nous qui foutons la merde dans tout le royaume, qu'on essaie de détruire les cristaux, et elle a l'air de passer un accord avec Hugo. Donc, franchement ça pue cette histoire. Mais bon, on va bien voir ce qu'on en tire. Ça, on le savait depuis l'intro. Oui, c'est vrai. Mais ça empire à chaque fois avec les années pour elle.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course not.
Derrière toi, t'as des tapis, je suis sûr que ça fera la fête.
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Ah, regarde les tapis, ils ont des jolies couleurs. Ça sera utile.
They said they'd give us new clothes. But we've no coin.
Bon, on ira à l'infirmerie plus tard pour savoir comment va notre chère Jill. Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres quêtes secondaires? Il n'y a pas l'air. Bon, commençons par cette charmante région. Nous adorerons. En vrai, je devrais prendre mon temps pour explorer un peu plus les régions, mais On va faire attendre des quêtes secondaires.
Look at this place.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Boklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
Merci pour l'info. Allez. Bon. Il y a quelques jours que j'ai pas joué au jeu, j'espère que je suis encore un peu chaud. Oh, j'aurais peut-être dû check le tableau des chasses s'il y avait quelque chose dans le secteur. Si j'avais débloqué des nouveaux monstres. Mais bon, après, vu qu'on n'a pas besoin de regarder le tableau pour les trouver, ça mettrait un peu de surprise au passage. Ah merde. J'ai un décalage sonore, vous l'avez aussi. Est-ce que vous avez le petit décalage sonore? J'ai pas l'impression. Bon. Faire un petit truc, je vais demander un instant, je vais d'abord finir ça. C'est bien ce que je pensais, il y a un moment. Du coup, ellipse. Ah, ça m'a choqué un peu directement là. Autant ça s'entendait pas tout à l'heure pendant les dialogues, autant j'avais pas fait gaffe, mais là, c'était un peu gros là pendant les fights.
Bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Bon. Qu'est-ce qui se passe les gars? C'est quoi le problème?
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Boklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
Charmant.
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Voilà.
Calling me
C'est bon,
that.
j'ai la confirmation, je suis toujours chaud, je me prends les biches. Hop là. Ah bah, fallait bien l'échauffement, hein. Voilà, au moins, on se remet en jambes, comme on dit.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No. No, thankfully.
Ah, le killer
He
my
seemed
ass,
intent on
c'est
letting the
tellement
bandit do
bon.
his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
Imagine-toi VF, t'es. Cœur de mon cul, ouais. Pardon. Ça me fait beaucoup trop rire.
So, you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Et Messima, toi, tu veux massacrer tout le monde.
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
Ok, c'est un trou du cul, mais quand même.
That's that done then.
Vu son allure, c'était encore un putain de noble à la con qui voulait jouer, c'était pas seulement un bandit quand tu le regardes. Alors il foutu la merde, comme d'hab. Dans ce genre d'univers, j'aurais Gérotila, ça on l'avait constaté. Hein. Oui, mais je sais. Je sais. Ah, t'es plus rapide par l'autre côté pour le coup de jeu. Je sais bien qu'il a demandé à me tuer.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
Ça méritait de lui péter peut-être une rotule ou deux. Ou juste pas. Soit la cause de son décès, c'est tout. C'est ça qui est compliqué. Dans ce genre d'univers.
All right, Sid.
Ouais, mais toi, au vu des choses que t'as déjà pu dire, si mal, le problème c'est que... On sait plus où est la limite entre la mise à mort et juste le petit tabassage de gueule. C'est pas de ma faute, c'est les loups. Ils avaient des grandes épées. J'adore faire ça.
Marshes near the abbey are certainly damp. Let's
Oh,
see
des
if they're damp
gobelins,
enough
ça
for
fait tellement
walking beards.
longtemps. En fait non, on a eu dans une quête annexe il y a pas si longtemps que ça. Maintenant que j'y pense. Donc les gobelins ils aiment les fleurs, d'accord.
The size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. Certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Oh l'attaque dans le vide. Oh le no chill. Ramu il met plus de temps à se charger. Il fait des sacrés trucs au niveau de la star, mais voilà, on va voir ses disponibilités, vieux monsieur. Chargez! Je ne regrette que c'est absolument rien.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well.
Ah, très
Something
intelligent.
familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
J'aime bien le fait que la fleur s'appelle Troll et qu'elle soit... Ah putain, c'est quand même une fleur qui est vachement sympa, hein. Allez. On retourne au camp, on rend les quêtes, et enfin le scénario principal, on va pouvoir le reprendre. On est tous là pour ça en même temps. Bon, de toute façon, c'est juste à côté, autant te les donner. Tiens, les étoffes.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
D'ailleurs, j'y pense, je ne sais plus si on en a parlé la dernière fois. Avec Sima, on a constaté quelque chose qu'on a regardé au niveau des doublages. Ça va être très intéressant. J'attends juste la fin du dialogue.
Ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilit of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh no, oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your
Extra feu.
liking?
Giga feu.
I don't know.
La rouge, madame.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Ah, si ça change les choses sur son look, c'est cool. Du coup, j'allais dire, quelque chose qu'on a découvert avec Sima sur la traduction du jeu. Voilà. On va dire traduction pour faire simple. C'est pas que la trad des US est en mode elle a fait quelque chose et ensuite on a traduit le jeu en anglais, en notre sauce, machin compagnie. Non, non, non. Il s'avère que les FF sont tous traduits dans leur langue à partir du japonais. Du coup, à partir de ça, on a quand même cherché certains rapprochements et autres, et il s'avère que la version française a l'air d'être très fidèle dans le texte à ce que fait la version japonaise. Du coup, il s'avérerait que d'après les tests et ce qu'on a vérifié, ce soit la version anglaise qui fasse un peu nimp. Et justement, ce nimp que la version anglaise a choisi donne du cachet au jeu. Et j'aime beaucoup. Mais ouais, pour en revenir à la blague du feu, j'ai réussi à trouver la scène où on découvre Ultima avec le frangin. Et ouais, on avait bien en anglais le côté où Joshua s'énervait et disait à Ultima de laisser son frère tranquille, avec beaucoup d'intensité, beaucoup d'émotion. Et en VF et en VO, il utilise bien les sorts. Donc c'est bien, le vrai dialogue est bien feu, extra feu, giga feu. Niveau tension, c'est quand même vachement en dessous. Mais voilà. Donc on critiquera moins le doublage, mais on critiquera peut-être plus la qualité de texte dans ce cas-là.
I found your flowers.
Yes, yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the
Et on
easy
remerciera
part,
plus la version
but
anglaise, c'est vrai.
It's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals.
Et comme vous avez pu le voir, les quêtes secondaires qu'on récupère, qui ont un petit plus, donnent des bonus importants, notamment des améliorations. Donc c'est quêtes en priorité. Que ce soit des nouveaux équipements, peut-être là, vu que ça parle de soins, des meilleurs soins, ou plus de porcs. Ça c'est cool. On peut avoir plus de quantité de soins.
A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Plus de fioles d'estus, c'est pas le même jeu. Bon, qu'est-ce qu'on a débloqué grâce à ça? Un level up déjà, ça c'est bon. Et l'arme d'étoile augmente les effets des soins et potions. Oh, oh, intéressant. Effet des objets augmentés. Oh. Donc, potion, super potion, et ensuite les autres, plus de durée. Nice, ça c'est bon. Bon, Et bah maintenant il est temps de se rendre à l'infirmerie pour voir comment va Jill. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ah. D'accord. L'entrée de son échoppe. C'est vrai que c'est pratique. Après, du coup, des fois, tu te retrouves dans la situation dans laquelle j'étais où pendant une période, si tu joues bien, tes poches sont pleines et en plus de ça, tu... Il y a des nouveaux monstres, c'est vrai. Tes poches sont pleines et en plus de ça, tu te fais soigner tes PV alors que t'es déjà full life. Et quand tu arrives à des moments critiques où tu commences à mal jouer, bah en fait, t'en as jamais assez. Mais... Donc, c'est bien. Et peut-être qu'il faudrait que j'améliore les quantités de porc parce que c'est pas ouf.
But the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
Gab, tu fais chier.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Je commence à comprendre le you cock. Aïe. Bon bah ça y est, c'est officiel. On va enfin s'attaquer à Titan.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
Bon, normalement, niveau inventaire, je suis plutôt bon.
Clive. What's that for you, dear?
Donc normalement. Ah, ça c'est normal. Je peux plus en craft. Posséder. Pourquoi je la possède pas?
And?
Je les avais crafté les épées. Ou j'avais pas fait gaffe, c'était tout à partir de la même à chaque fois. Juste pour mon équipement. Fulgurance. Finger. D'accord, il y en a une qui m'a servi à crafter l'autre, je sais plus quelle c'était.
What's that for you, dear?
Laquelle? Ah oui, celle-là, elle demandait l'encflamme. Ok. Par contre, du coup, renforcer, ça on s'en fiche. Quoique. Fabriquer. Paf, paf. Rien d'intéressant, elles sont toutes plus intéressantes, celles que j'ai normalement. Là, de toute façon, celles-là, je les ai pas encore. Celle-là, je l'ai pas encore non plus. Est-ce que je peux améliorer quelque chose dans tout ça? Normalement, j'avais fait le point la dernière fois.
That it?
Ok.
Fine.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Oh, c'est vrai qu'on peut parler de ça. La rumeur vous précède. On raconte que Souffle Drac n'est plus qu'un champ de ruines. J'imagine que c'est Jill qui vous faut féliciter.
From what I hear,
Pour une reprise d'activité, c'est plutôt à mon début, il me semble. Et je suis heureuse d'avoir pu être utile. Un cristal mer. Ce n'est pas rien. Aux yeux de beaucoup de gens, ce que vous avez fait est incroyable. Vous avez renversé l'équivalent d'une montagne. Il y a fort à parier que la valeur accordée aux choses va certainement changer en ce bas monde. Battez-vous pour vos convictions, Clive. Pour moi, ce sera l'occasion de vous soutenir et de gagner une quantité considérable d'argent. Salut le tricheur qui ignore, j'aime l'argent.
you're rubbing me blind, you know. One day, I want to sail all the way to...
Bon, Otto. Au
Lady
concours.
Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Déjà, je suis à combien dans les quêtes secondaires?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Et loin du premier truc. De la nouvelle section, bien
Come
évidemment,
again.
quand j'y premier
I
truc.
may have more for you.
Ah, Otto.
Gov gave you the news then.
We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Delmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Bon, vu comment c'est en train de se placer, c'est complètement une fausse attaque, hein. Maman, elle a vendu la ville. Eux, ils font semblant d'attaquer, même s'ils doivent en profiter pour massacrer tout le monde au passage, ça m'étonnerait pas. Tout ça pour moi. Quelle charmante attention.
If it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kuka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be. Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident. But not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate. Then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way. And so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Eh ben, allons faire tomber un titan.
Fortify the castle gates, at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.